question to ask before I continue. Do you like shorter or longer videos? Because it seems like I didn't expect many views on the previous part of this campaign because I left the video like as it was, 1 hour 20 something minutes, but it got quite many and also many likes. So judging by that, I suppose you like longer videos? And by you, I mean you as in you the viewer, in the audience watching right now. Because if you do like longer videos, then there's not a problem for me to upload longer ones. It would actually make things easier for me. I mean, to a certain degree it would make things also more difficult, but to, I think, a major degree it would make things more easier for me. So if you like longer videos, then just say, and I'll make longer videos. That's not a problem. I suppose the problem is that I never really asked, but I think I said that I never really asked. Alright, so... I hit on that. Oh, are you serious? I had those 3 on one skeleton and those 3 on the other, and they killed their skeleton sooner. But the alchemist has... Oh, he actually has... He's starting to get more damage than the Death Knight. If that's gonna keep increasing, like if he's gonna gain more intelligence per level, then the Death Knight will gain strength per level, I think I'll then invest more into the Chemical Rage because... And then I'll switch over some attack speed items to him because he could be a really powerful DPS. Could be pretty good. Oh. Oh. The old trick. Oh, it's on pickup? There we go. Yeah, what a surprise. Thankfully everything in here is dead, so possession... I mean, they can cast it, but they won't. Of course they won't. Why would they possess something that is already dead? Alright, let's have a look up here. I forgot what I'm doing in the Agament Mills. I am... No... I'm looking for a Ghost Mage. Yeah, I remembered. So I have a Soul Gem, which is on the Apothecary. Whoa. Ton of revenue. Oh, and I wondered why. So I will have to go through... I can destroy that rock, but... I don't know if that's passable. If I can pass through that. I mean... I guess I'll have to kill those revenants anyway. Maybe I could go elsewhere, pass around them, but they should net me some experience. Level 5. I mean, I can't say no to it. I can upgrade either the Ebon Might or the Scourge Strike for the stun. So, alright, send the Death Knight first. Alright. I really prefer killing the marksman first, but there's more than enough of those melee skeletons, so it's always easier to just kill them and then go for the ranged one. And the sledges, like at level 2, 4 of them deal more damage than both of my heroes combined. So I think they're gonna be my main damage source, like main damage source that does not require mana. Yeah? Oh, you peasant. Purging my sludge. Not cool. Oh, well, could have saved that one, but I didn't. Whoa, sorry. I guess I'll let him eat the potion, because I do need some inventory space. There. Shame there are no corpses around. Nothing to make more sludges out of. Let's see, can I get in if I destroy the rocks? Nah. So this was just a waste of sludges then. So I need to get in... Oh god, really? Do I have to go all the way around? And no bandits have respawned yet. And I just noticed that there is a custom soundtrack playing in the background. It's not a regular one. I'll shut up for a minute so that you can try to listen to it.
Yes. I will listen for now.
It sort of reminds me of
Yes.
Undercity or one of those Forsaken controlled areas. I can't exactly tell why. But it does. I can't exactly explain why does it remind me of these areas, but it does. I'd also say it's quite fitting for the Agam and the Mills because they're filled with undead. There's literally nothing living. Everyone living is unliving, in other words undead, and just wants to kill everyone else who is living. Or unliving but doesn't serve the scourge. Oh. This looks like the place I could fight the mage at, I suppose, if he's set as a boss, so let's not do that yet. I sure as hell want... Is that a mana or health? I can never tell just by the flying... I can never tell by the color of the water is what I wanted to say. And by the number of wisps, if it's actually a different number of the flying wisps. But this is a fountain of mana, so... Anyway, I want to find living targets so I can get my 5 sludges ready for that necromancer. I don't think I'll be able to just soul gem him right away. Am I? Is there any description? Oh. Traps inside... Oh, so it's a regular soul gem which is instant. Well, if that's the case, then... Oh, that was pointless. Fine. Then, I might... Whoa! You're a pretty fucking large skeleton. With a ranged stun as well. Greater replenishment. It's cool that you dropped it, but it's pointless. I mean, there's a fountain of mana. With it I can have infinite heals with my alchemist. I guess I'll just drink it now. Just, why not? Alright, oh, Scourge to kill. Excellent. I can use their bodies to create Are you serious? Since when... Okay, I guess creating sludges won't be that... Oh, kobolds, great. What I was getting ready to say was that if I make sludges under the attack range of those spirit towers, I assume there's gonna be another one over here as well, then those towers are probably gonna focus the sludges because they have 0 armor and a lot less health than a hero. So... But anyway, if I can kill something else that doesn't have any spirit towers around it, and leaves behind a corpse that is usable for necromancy, then I'll take it. I'll take that chance. Ah, he managed to cast slow. I was trying to avoid that, but I suppose it doesn't matter since he already did it. Now, how in the heck do I reach... Have I missed like a... How do I get over here? Looks like maybe through here? Maybe? Looks like it. Certainly looks like it. Give me a 5th sludge. There you go. Kill this one. I mean, maybe there's something behind these rocks. I think that I should probably backtrack, try to pass through this, and explore the area that's behind. Oh, crab. Whoa! Exploring for once actually provided me a good side entrance. Nice! Not having to deal with all of that crap which is at the entrance. Great. I didn't expect that, but it certainly warms my heart. I'd kill that. Then the mutant, which is neutral, so that's more extra gold for me. And then get rid of the necropolis. Maybe there's nothing in it, but who knows? I mean, I got rid of rocks, and it proved out pretty valuable not having to deal with those. And 2 towers. Okay, nothing in there, but that's completely fine. I managed to dodge a defense point.
I will listen.
Okay, I hope I won't lose my sludges to the ghosts possessing. But it doesn't look like... So far, no ghost has shown that they would... How do I kill that? I guess I'll have to focus on the alchemist. He can heal himself though, so it shouldn't be as much of an issue. Oh, you leave the corpse be. There. Alright, so I need to fight that necromancer away from the corpses so he won't. He won't use the raised skeleton, raised dead. Alright, and kill the other one before he... There. Alright. This is gonna be a longer fight, but it should work. There. It's a pretty nice attack buff, but the Froststorm just has a ton of health. See, this is what I talked about earlier. I need an orb effect, because otherwise these sort of fights... In this situation I'm completely reliant on the alchemist's attack. I can do some damage to the worm with the Scourge Strike of the Death Knight, but when he runs out of mana, I'm defenseless against air. Speaking of stuff like defenseless and reliant, I no longer am reliant on fountains of mana for mana regen. How great is that? Of course I could give that stone to the Death Knight, but with the alchemist I can now spam all of his skills in the... Or would I actually want to do that? I mean, he has high enough mana regen as it is already, so... What if I give him the agility slippers for extra attack speed? And then go deal with these kobolds. There's no need for me to heal... Oh, oops. Okay. There's no need for me to heal the sludges, but, you know, I got a decent amount of mana regen on the alchemist, so... Ooh, and the Rune of Mana. Okay, I'll definitely heal everyone now. 2 Runes of Mana. Stepping on the runes doesn't do anything, does it? No. Sturdy War Axe. That's probably an item for the alchemist. And the Ring of Regen should go to the Death Knight. Okay, I'll have to do some item rearrangements here. Alright, what can I... I got all 5, but that one's damaged, so let's heal it. Mana. Great. And... Do I drop the branch for... Well, +5? That's a pretty significant bonus. I think I do it like this. Actually... like this, and I'll leave the branch behind, probably. Yeah, I think this is good enough. I mean, the branch maybe is more useful than the gauntlets, but I think I'll just make the Death Knight into a tank. I'll probably go ahead and kill those units anyway, but I'll just lure them outside of the range of the towers. I said lure. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'll lose a bunch of sledges, but as long as I manage to kill the necromancers before they use any raised dead, I can resummon the sledges. Yeah, they have a really nice synergy with the Ebon Might. They really do. Alright, get rid of the last statue. I don't think I want to deal with the towers. I don't think they'll, like, reward a lot of experience anyway. So, I'll just pass by. Have a look at what's behind the A-bomb. Oh, you nearly managed to get rid of one of the sledges? Well, tough luck. You didn't. Oh, I can't go in? Whoa! Hey, hold up. Is that him? Nah. But it's good to know that there's a sort of mini-boss, I suppose. Which I don't know how to unlock. Maybe I need to destroy both of the towers. Which, well, I don't want to do, so... I'll have a look out down here. Haven't visited this area. Been only to the entrance to it. And then there's also... I can try to backtrack here, see if there's anything. A circle of power? Is there any way for me to get there? No, not really. I have no teleportation skills. Maybe if I had a different hero, the different hero could have a teleportation skill and could maybe get there. Or maybe I can reach that... Oh, really? Wait, so I'm not... Sometimes some of the trees can be destroyed. Like, they're not set as destructible, but rather a unit. But I guess that's not the case here. Bandits? Whoa. Black form bandits. How do I then... How can I reach them? They're hostile, so that would be extra experience, but I guess I first need to deal with the boss then? Wait, why? Oh! Oh, that's right! Respawning mobs. Cool. That's a lot of damage that the skeletal mages are doing. No, reduces damage. Okay, so it wasn't the mages. It was the warriors at the front. That's good to know, but I can't think of a way to reach the band. Oh, maybe... Oh, circle of power. Ah. So I suppose... I'm starting to think though, if there's another obelisk on the left... I'm starting to think those are... Wait. It had an irregular name. Obelisk of lightning. Obelisk of fire. I'm starting to think those are challenges. If I recall correctly, this... where have I seen them? Over here. This bandit had a light blue color, which links to this. This is the necromancer over here. But where does this go? I have no idea. But I can destroy the gates, so I think I'll first have a look at what's behind the gates. And then go into the circles, into the challenges, I suppose. And then the boss will spawn, I assume? Or is the boss just somewhere around this part of the map, and are those just optional? Even if they're just optional, it's more experience. So I'll do them once I get through all of these mobs. Okay, that's not a destructible gate. It's not? Disappointed. So I suppose I must go into the circles. Unless this goes anywhere, and it certainly doesn't, then yeah. I do need to go into the circles. Fine. Okay, so... Bandits... If this really leads to bandits, then I think I'll try them first. Wait, what? Oh, I can? Oh, but I can trigger this. Something doesn't sound right. I can see no sign of that archmage. There must be something else we need to do first before we can expose him. Okay. Yeah. So I need to get to that necromancer, which I've cleared the way to him. And then I need to kill, I suppose, another necromancer? Please don't tell me that they take up an inventory slot. I really don't want to leave anything behind and then come back for it later. I hate doing that. Man, with sludges and the attack buff, killing abominations is really easy. Poof. Alright, what about you? Will you drop me a rune of restoration? Also, the Ebon Smite lasts really long. I think that might be the reason why upgrading it is really worth it. Because it doesn't last only like 7-8 seconds. It lasts much longer than that. You see, it just expired, and I used it quite a long time ago.
You need something.
Yes, I need something. Alright, I suppose getting rid of one tower won't hurt, will it? Yeah, he didn't drop anything, so...
Our masters
You know what?
be done.
I think I'll...
Continues.
There.
Will listen for now.
Okay. Okay, so that's a mini-boss necro. I honestly probably should have let the sludge die. But it's getting some attention from the other necromancers, so... I mean, not anymore, but it was just a moment ago. Cool. A magical sphere of the current or mages. Do I have to... Come on. I hate doing that. Okay, I suppose. Alright, deliver that. Then go back for the orb. Or actually I can leave the orb over there, right? I mean I'll have to take it before getting into a fight anyway, so might as well leave it there. To have a free slot for the Orb of Fire.
Our masters will.
Oh, more neutrals to kill. Lovely.
You need something.
Okay, do I upgrade for 100 damage and plus 1 second? Or for plus 10 damage on every sludge? I think that's a pretty
I will listen
easy answer.
for now.
Oh, I haven't been to this area though.
You need something.
Alright, you wanna die fast? Sure. Oh, I thought that wouldn't be enough to kill my... Well, whatever, I'll just resummon a level 3 instead. I mean, once I find a corpse, that is. Ice Shard? That's pretty strong, but I don't want that.
Our masters
I do want this, and I especially want a healing rune. Ooh, corpses for level 3 sludges. Great. Really great. Look at that increase. It's excellent.
you will find it difficult to speak.
Okay, what are the other levels 2? U3, okay. You have been selected for execution. Oh, there's actually only one corpse I can use.
Make it quick.
Okay. Oh, 4. I mean,
Be done.
there's 2 corpses I can use. Only one of them doesn't know it will soon be dead.
You need
There. Solved. There, and then there's just one more level 2 sludge.
ravage this land. I will listen
Damn it.
for now.
Sorry about that. It seems like the flu, I got rid of it, but I still... is retained the word? I still retained... Basically, I still managed to not get rid of it completely, because now I have this sort of cough.
Quick.
And it's...
Our masters will be
It's annoying to say the least.
yes.
What's over here?
I will listen for now.
Nothing. Is this where the boss will spawn?
This
Because I assume... I mean, the area is open enough for like a, let's say, large lich to fit into.
be done. I will
I mean, a large lich could fit in here. That's what I wanted to say. So... Oh, stuck on level 5?
you need
Okay. So level 5 is the maximum I can reach in this mission. That is good to know. Although, maybe if at the start of the campaign... I mean, at the start of the act, this is Act 1, and then there's also Act 2. I would appreciate if there was said, like, in this act you can reach level 5 maximum. You know, because then I would rethink my... maybe, not... I wouldn't do that now, because I'm pretty... Oh, I'm pretty glad that I picked what I picked, like Ebonite and the Sludges. But maybe if I had a different hero, I would rethink my skill picking strategy. Yeah, as the alchemist said, that sounds logical. So anyway, going over here, yes, and if I boost the damage of a single sludge by 30, it's like if this skill said, it says percent, but it really is a number and not percent, right? I mean, so far, whenever I clicked it, it hasn't increased the damage of every unit affected by percent, but by a set number instead. So if I increase the damage of just one sludge by 30, this skill says increase damage of at least one unit by 30, right? And if I buff, instead of 1, if I buff 6, this, let's say a unit attacks once per second. This says deal 30 times 30 seconds, like 30 times amount of units, which is 6, times 30. Because like one unit can deal at least 30 damage per second. So this is a pretty large amount of damage done. Like a really large amount of damage. Oh, great! Kobolds respawned. Oh, let's send off this one to tank. Hey, here, dumbass. Attack this one. This one. Or ignore it completely, while it's in your face. Sure. Alright, I mean, you've outlived your usefulness, so I'll get a better one instead. There we go. Alright, get in by the back entrance. I mean side entrance. Back entrance would be something like over here. Yes. I can ignore that one. No need to go for it anyway. Alright, let's have a look at the other necromancer. Oh wait, I haven't left behind the soul gem. What if I can? Alright, yeah, plus 30 again. Oh, he has a stun? My hero got stunned as well. Oh, sure. Okay, fine. Root of Greater Mana. Alright, kill up this one. Get a new one. Get mana. Pick up the fire gem. And let's get out of here. Oh wait, I'm not stuck to level 5. But I didn't get much experience for any kills made from level 5 to now. I think that the first... I think that it maybe has something to do with a melee map rule. I've never really played Warcraft 3 player versus player, so I don't know if that's true or not. But I once heard that you can only reach up to level 5 with your heroes by killing neutrals, and that you stop gaining experience from killing any neutrals from that point on. To some degree that seems to be the case at the moment, but I don't know if that is really the case, because I got 28 experience, but only from this fight because I was fighting player-owned units, not neutrals. Alright. Here. And I can resummon, summon the Ghost Mage. Alright, you all will stay down here, and I'll just get him out and trap him in the gem. Simple enough. Come here. Here to visit the family? Die, fool! I could kill him though. I'll try that. I won't use the soul gem. I'll kill him first. Oh wait, okay, never mind. Fuck that. He had divine armor. No. I could have gotten rid of him though. I could have tried killing him, but I didn't feel like it. Yeah, all sludge is lost. Yeah. I mean, I could have trapped him even before he managed to summon all of these, but my greed got the better of me. Alright, I'll grab my item that I left behind over here. Oh, I can actually get one sledge out of... Yay! Great! I can also... Oh, I can get... But do I want them back? I mean... all that's really left now is to go back... Oh, the Flute of Accuracy, damn. I wouldn't want to leave this behind. Anyway, all that's left to do now is go back, because I can't really reach the bandits, can I? I don't have a skill that would destroy trees. Locust Swarm... no. Army of the Dead, I don't think so, no. So... I think that all I have to do now is just get out of this area with the gem and report back to the Banshee, to... how is she called? Shalis? No, Charlindra. Well... Wait, who was that? I know in World of Warcraft, one of the Agamemnon family has it's like all the Agamemnon family members can be found in oh wait, what are you doing here? Oh, I remember. Those are the neutrals at the start, of course. How could I almost forget? So I think all except one of the Agamemnon family can be found in the Agamemnon Mills, and you have to kill them and get their body parts for a quest. And I think that one of the Agamemnon family, one member of the family, gives you the quest. It's either that, or you get the quest from a Forsaken captain. I can't really remember. But anyway, every one of the Agamemnon family has a different model. There's one Agamemnon woman, she has a skin of a banshee. Then there's Agamemnon Thurman, which I think has the skin of a undead wight. W-I-G-H-T. But I'm not sure if that's correct. Then there's... or is Thurman Agamemnon a skeleton? To stop making mess of this, there's a banshee, a skeleton mage, and a zombie there, and maybe a wight, but I'm not sure of the last one. And well, the reason why I brought this up was because I was trying to remember if wait, who was it? Oh, never mind. I wanted to look into the log to see if what was the name of the one that I killed. I think it's Devlin Agamemnon, and Devlin it was not a skeleton but a skeleton mage. I mean skeletal mage. Without a weapon, using just his fist. So there's Devlin Agamemnon, Thurman Agamemnon, then there's the Banshee Agamemnon and the Zombie Agamemnon. I can't really remember their names. But, oh hey, time to get more sledges. So, that's about that. I really like that area, mainly because you could farm a lot of linen cloth, especially on the early levels, when you were like... If you were someone like me who wanted to get all the side proficiencies on high level, even though they didn't need it. You know, like, when you are playing an undead rogue, you sort of sometimes were low on health, but if you did really get damaged by an NPC or a player, you could just go away, kill something else, because as a rogue you could cheap shot something. But no. I'm talking of early levels, what am I saying? What I want to say is, you never really needed bandages. You could always just cannibalize something. Even could you cannibalize a critter? I don't know, it's been so long since I last played World of Warcraft. But basically I just did those professions because I could. I didn't have absolutely any need to do so. You know, like, I could increase the price of the items or resources that I found or gathered, I could remake those into items and then sell them, like refine cloth into bandages and stuff like that. But there was no other need to that aside from the gold gain, which was not even that big. It was just a measly, let's say 10 to 15% increase of value. But I still like doing it because for me it added some sort of not added, but widened the progression, because there was like another extra factor that I wanted to fill up. Excellent work, Kejin. You've done a great service to us, and for that I am grateful. Here, take these items. I hope you'll find them useful. Items? Oh, I was getting ready to say, please don't be a consumable, and it is. But anyway, I can store it in my little box over there, which is exactly what I'll do. Increases strength, agility, and intelligence by 2, reduces damage taken from spells and magic attacks. Not just spells, but also magic attacks. Combined with this, my Death Knight tank will receive 66% less damage from magic spells and 33% less from magic attacks. I would say that main weakness of my Death Knight here was magic, but so far I haven't encountered any damaging spells, you know, like maybe one Rain of Fire, if even that, from a demon, or Manabran was another example. But now, there's not much to fear with him, is there? I mean, he still kind of will die if something with a lot of attack goes after him, but that's about everything. He can stun that something with high damage. My apothecary can keep healing him for 400 health. And then there's the sludges, and each sludge has 60 attack. Yeah, I'd say that there's not many things to fear, so I'll probably go after the dreadlord. He's level 3, so I might have overdone it a lot. But considering he has 2 abominations with 2 necromancers with unholy frenzy around him, just around him, I don't know what else is on the way to him, then I think I maybe am adequately prepared. You know, like, I think I'm prepared well enough at this point. If I tried to go at him earlier, I think I would have had my doubts whether I can kill him or not. But now I think I can. There. Is this the way to the cemetery, or is this the way to the cemetery? I think this is the way to the cemetery. No. Oh yeah, it's this one. Because, see the arc? There's 2 of those, and it leads to him. Okay. Because I thought this might lead to him as well. There's no arcs in here, but it sort of looked like it would lead to him as well. But I guess that leads to a different side area that I haven't yet found. Or have I? Does this have... No, they're not linked together. Okay. Alright, remember, these are player-owned, so I get experience for killing them. Ooh, that A-bomb didn't stand a chance. And the ghost sure as hell didn't, as well. Right, get rid of the necromancer. Oh wow. The alchemist has 80 attack with the buff from my Death Knight. That's something to fear. Poof, and the abomination is gone. Oh, I actually lured one away. Seems good. Alright, I'll finish off killing you. And then I'll pay attention to your leader over there. Alright, is anything in that crate? I like how he answered for me. Yes. Okay.
My talents are yours.
Alright then.
With it.
If I could lure the other A-bomb away, and I maybe can. Let's see if the dreadlord will aggro on me once I... Oh. Oh, I can, but not too far. Okay, I get it. Then come here. Oh, aren't you a smartass? Yeah, I can. Oh, I didn't want to use W on him. Well. Alright then.
I will listen.
I knew you Forsaken would interfere with my plans. Pathetic. Your curiosity will be... and he's dead. The death of you. RIP. So this was probably the quest I should have done at the start. I mean, there wasn't a lot of enemy units on the way over here. And the quest itself wasn't that difficult. So I probably should have started with this one. And I would have had an easier time instead of going over to the Silverpine, which has levels 3. So I think this was quest number 2. And then to Agament Mills, which was probably level 5. So I've done the hardest quest first, then the easiest, and now I'm going on to the sort of the medium difficulty. Oh well. Well, I can't complain. I have had fun going through all of this in a different order than there probably should have been. But nevertheless, I see gold. I think there's some kobolds nearby. Is there?
That sounds logical.
Yeah, it does sound logical, but nothing happened, so I guess the answer is no. There's no kobolds, there's just random carts of gold lying around. And nothing scripted to happen. Oh look, more undead. If I could farm level 6... the Silverpine Forest could be really easy. I mean, I think that right now with level 3 sludges and the Ebon Might, it will be really easy.
You need something.
But I mean, so far I explored only a bit of that map, and there were there was an Ogre Lord, then there was a bunch of trolls with pretty high damage output, and oh look, another Ice Revenant. Those are fun to deal with. Speaking of which, oh, it's actually that prick. It's not the Ice Revenant itself. Well, one like the other, I suppose. Don't you dare to use Frost Nova. No. I managed to use it anyway. Damn it. Shame. Where are you going? Come here. What a coward. Starts using Blizzard, stops using Blizzard, gets attacked, runs off. Yeah, cool. I can see why you weren't made into a regular undead. Because you would flee and be useless. So they instead made you into a revenant. Another glove, another pair of gloves. If they stack, let's see, very fast. If I drop this, it's fast. If I pick this up, it's still it's very fast. So I think this is pretty good, considering how much damage he deals already. Is there something I would want to drop for this? No, not really. Oh, a bridge. So it leads off to a different area, and those two aren't linked together. Oh, wait. They are. Okay, I haven't seen this entrance. Well, I guess there was another way to approach this situation. He's getting ready to use War Stomp. Yeah, still affected 2 units, but on the plus side, he affected just 2 units. Fuck. Oh, he didn't have... I thought he would have... what is it called? Reincarnation, I suppose, no. Ring of Protection over Gauntlets plus 3? Yeah, sure. You know, like this is like extra 11%.
Master's will
Yeah.
be done.
So I'll grab that.
You will
Oh,
find it
cool.
difficult.
Okay, let's get rid of you before you use the war stomping. I was getting ready to say, let's get rid of you before you use it again.
Listen.
Well, you can see that I pretty much failed at that.
Yes.
But at least there was a corpse left behind, so I could get my sludge back.
A fateful choice.
Ooh, one more gate. Okay, let's check this area out. This reminds me of, what was the game called? I can't... The game was called... Wait. The game was called... Sacred. Sacred and... Or Sacred 2, and there was some other text. And you started... I mean, if you picked either Seraph or something else, you started at a graveyard, and it was sort of like this, where you thought you explored the graveyard fully, but then you found out about one little area which you thought was little, and it actually wasn't, and there was like a group of enemies to fight and a chest behind them. So this sort of reminds me of that. And also because in that game, I couldn't find the entrance when I started at the graveyard. So for my first playthrough, I actually picked a different class because I was too blind to find the exit. Right, and this reminds me of it. Like, I found the entrance, and then I just completely acted like blind and didn't see that there's another way in. You know, like, it's different from finding an exit. Like, finding an entrance number 2 is really different from not being able to find an exit, but I just wanted to mention that. Just a little, I guess you could call it a fun fact from the past times when I used to play more RPGs. Nowadays I don't really play a lot of other games because I don't feel the need to play a lot of other games. So like, I look at games like, I mean, I look at the newest games that are to come out, and there's only really a few titles I would really want to play, and then the rest are like flavorless to me. Finally, the threat is over. You've done well, hero. I owe you on this one. As I promised, take this item as a reward of your success. Increases life regen of the hero? By how much? 2, and gives 75 bonus mana points. That almost makes me think it would be better on the alchemist, but no, it wouldn't.
You need something.
So what do I get rid of? I mean, the clear choice here is to get rid of the Circle of Nobility, because it's just pure stats. And stats are, at the moment, what I don't need anymore. My hero has pretty good stats, decent protection, damage reduction. So, if I can find a shop, which is over here, I'll sell the circlet. It's 250. It's a decent amount. I'll pick up back my mana stone, and I'll move on. Actually, what are the books that are available? I can buy stat books, yeah, and experience, 100 XP. Depends on the cost, but I would probably buy level 6 for the Death Knight because he summons 6 ghouls, which could be good for a boss fight or for dealing with a lot of enemies. 900. What can I buy? What else? I can buy a Crown of Kings. I think that was for 2000. Undead Horse. Crown of Kings plus 5 sounds like a really good idea. But I think that in Act 2 I might get better items. And I don't mind if Act 2 will be more difficult because I won't buy like Crown of Kings, so...
You need something.
Oh, that's right. It's a rexxar-like. That means every book goes on super long cooldown when you buy it. Fucking hell. I forgot that.
Listen.
Okay. 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 I see where it is. I see how it is. Okay. There's only Silverpine left, and after that I'll have a word with this one again.
Get on with it.
There's something amiss.
What's his ultimate? Locust Swarm, but you see, both ultimates of both of my...
Make it quick.
Where are you going? I clicked down here, and you're going north? I mean northwest? What's going on? I thought you would, go through... Oh, okay. So if I click there again, then they'll head down here, I suppose? Alright, let's see. Yeah. So, you see, both of the heroes have level 4 on regular abilities, and 2 levels on the ultimate. Everything is clear up to this point, but what I don't get from just looking at the ultimate and the level 2 is, when can the level 2 of the ultimate be acquired? If level 1 of the ultimate can be acquired on level 6, then when can a level 2 be acquired? And don't say level 12, because I think that would be pretty far away. I mean, the level up process has slowed down quite a lot. So I think that like level 12 would be really far away. So it might be the case, but I mean, I guess I'll have to just wait and see how it turns out. Well, I haven't actually explored this area. I'm sure I'll kill me some demons. They're just extra gold because remember, no experience. And I got XP from that one, and this one as well. What is going on? I don't get it. I really don't. Alright. Now I can spam the stuns and the buffs with my main hero quite easily. Because he has almost as much mana as the alchemist does. I mean, there's 135 mana gap between them. But considering that the Death Knight should at this point have about 280 mana, I think it's pretty good. Great coins. Oh, of course. Through the troll territory. There. Kill the warlord again. I've been wondering in the previous video whether the higher level enemies drop items if you kill them over and over or not. And I mean, judging by this kill, I don't think they do. But maybe it's chance based, you know, like there's a certain chance that enemy will drop an item or not. I know you can set that in the editor, so maybe they do drop items if you kill them again. But maybe that troll warlord just didn't get the chance to drop something for me. You know, like, system said, no, don't drop. There's not enough percent for you to drop something. Anyway. Oof. There we go, and I'll leave you alive. For now. Alright, red cards off the Silverpine again. So I'll have 5 sludges waiting behind. For future use. On the Undercity map. So Silverpine. Silverpine is about collecting 4 flowers, and I found 1.
Get on with it.
So that means I...
Yes.
Okay, I could get a sludge out of that dog, but whatever.
Our masters will be done.
So I've killed out all the ogres. I haven't killed all the trolls though. And this doesn't really lead anywhere. This is just for neutral creeps. So where I need to go is through the bandits. Now my question is, can I kill the bandits fast enough to not die and actually get enough sludges to kill the rest of them? I guess the answer is yes, considering I got a rune of healing. It's not a lesser one, it's a regular rune of healing, right? Right. 3 sludges is a decent number. Get a number 2 and then a number 3. Poof. There. And now let's move onward. If there's a question in your mind asking, would you do the same would you do the same skill combination if Ebon might buffed by percent and not a set number? In theory, yes, because the sludges are permanent. But practically, I don't know. Maybe sometimes the raw damage of the Scourge Strike would be better than just using Ebon Might. To get like a 30% bonus on a sludge with 30 attack, that's like, what, 9 damage? Maybe sometimes a raw Scourge Strike would be better, but maybe sometimes having a sludge to tank some damage would be better, you know? So, I can't exactly answer that. I can only give you a glimpse at what would my answer be like. Oh dear, all those lightning shields. I mean lightning shield wands around the place. But hey, found another flower. I mean, herb. In Warcraft and World of Warcraft terminology, it's a herb, not a flower. Actually, in any terminology, it's a herb. Because a herb has some properties, while a flower is usually just looking pretty, and that's about it. It doesn't have many other uses. Correct? I'm not sure. Okay, do I want to go in there? No, and the system won't let me anyway, because there's an invisible wall. Oh, there isn't? Ooh, Scepter of the Sea. I think it adds +2 to all stats. It does. What do I grab it instead of? Ring of Regen?
You need something. Our master's will be done.
Wait, does the regen stack?
Make it quick. Yes.
I guess it does, but
For now.
+2 to all? Well, I think it's better to take instead of the Mantle of Intelligence and actually keep the Ring of Regen. Because he only really loses 1 intelligence and gains +2 to other stats in exchange. And the ability to summon Murloc, Hunters or Tide Runners? I think it always summons Hunters. So I'd say it's okay. Anyway, I'm missing 2 herbs. I keep wanting to say flowers. I think there might be 1 flower over here. And I think it might be Briarthorn. In World of Warcraft, I really remember only the placement of some herbs. Oh, I pressed the wrong one again. You know, like in World of Warcraft, you can find Silverleaf in forest areas. Usually in areas that are very green, you know, like Elven Forest, or even Cosmodan, which is not really a green area during the winter. Is there even ever a time when Cosmodan is not covered in snow, I wonder? Well, anyway, I suppose that if you remove the snow from Cosmodan, it would actually be a pretty green area, so... No, not Cosmodan. I meant to say Dune Mother, or whatever is the name of the starting area for dwarves. So that, I think that would be a pretty green area if you remove the snow from it. And then also Peace Bloom, some spawns in such areas and stuff like that. I got the Army of the Dead. I'm gonna soon reach level 6 on the Alchemist as well. Ooh, Briarthorn. I can't remember where does Briarthorn spawn. I think that I remember seeing it in Stranglethorn, which isn't even remotely close to Lordaeron. So it does make sense to see it in a wreckage of a ship, because this isn't a jungle at all. Or, I mean, maybe this is a wet area. And I suppose that Briarthorn grows in wet places? Is that how you say it? That sounds weird. And Goldthorn? I remember seeing that in mountain-like areas. Like hill... Do I? I said, I'm sorry, it's been so long since I last played World of Warcraft. And actually, holy crab. Where are you? Holy crab! That's immune to magic even. That's not bad. I mean, that's not good. Anyway, I think I remember seeing Goldthorn in Hillsbrad Foothills, but I'm not sure once again, so... Yeah, this is gonna take a while, I'm sorry. I can't use... I mean, I can't use the flask for damage, I can only use it for healing, and I have to rely on the chemical rage. I don't know, once again, if I get a orb from the dragon, I don't know why should I, but maybe I could get a fire orb from the black dragon. I'd be really happy, because then my Death Knight could join these fights. Oh, there's a Goldthorn in here. That was pretty random. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Now I don't have to look for it, and I can go back. Or, option B, I can keep exploring. But I think... Oh. Hold up. Turns out my Death Knight can join these anti-air fights after all. Oh, fuck you. There we go. Hurry up of vitality. What is that, 150? And Khadgar's Gem of Health is 300? Nah, if it's 150, I don't want that. Yeah, no. Anything over here? No. Okay, then I guess we go back. There's not really anywhere else I can go from here, is there? No. Not really. I mean, I can murder just those few trolls in near the bottom right corner. So I suppose I'll do that. And then I'll go back to the Undercity capital. Okay, let's see what else. It's good that I can talk about my experience or like memories with World of Warcraft, because it's moments like these when my group is just traveling and there's not much else to comment. I mean, talk about. I also remember that Inscription was my preferred skill. I mean skill profession. Mainly because the fucking glyphs and inscription... What was it? Glyphs and runes. Oh, was it runes? I know inscription creates glyphs for sure. Not so sure about runes. But anyway, I know that the inscription stuff was really expensive on the market, so even if those who I played with weren't grateful for me giving them those glyphs, I know that I saved them a lot of gold, and I was just happy with that, you know. Even if they didn't say thanks, I was just happy with knowing that I saved them gold that they could have used somewhere else. And if you're asking why would you be happy for that, it's because I was a priest main. I liked helping others, I liked saving them. So in fact, I played priest from level 1 to level 85. Almost the full time. I mean, majority of the levels I played as the disco priest. You know, the discipline. And only on level like 83 I started getting into holy talents, because that's when one of the friends introduced me to a PvP part of the game. Which I can say with Shadow Priest it was pretty awesome. Because I tried playing the Discipline Priest in PvP and it didn't feel great. Then I switched to Shadow and man, those crits were flying left and right. Critting someone for 36,000 when their maximum was 110,000. When your crit also caused the target to be locked in place for 2 seconds. And receive decreased healing. Man, those were some good times with the Shadow Priest. But then a Wind Fury Shaman came in and just said hi and blew me off. I just got critted twice and rip. I couldn't even use Dispersion because I don't know what blocks Dispersion. If it's a silence, I think. Yeah, I know that in PvP you could use the trinkets that remove stun, slow, silences, roots. But I was playing a human. You see, so I had the racial trait, but I had it on cooldown. So I got silence, and then the shaman rolled in, and it was pretty much a mess for me. But I've had fun to a certain degree, but I still liked PvE more. I really like the level 85 heroics, like Lost City of Tolver, or and my sludges actually aren't here. I thought I would have them, but I suppose no. Anyway, I remember liking the heroics on level 85, and also I tried a raid once or twice. I think twice. I tried the Blackrock Mountain raid against Nefarian, and also which was the other? The other was, I don't care, just shut up. The other was the Twilight Citadel. There. We got quite far in the Blackrock one. We got stuck on the Nefarian face where he switches with Onyxia and the room fills with lava. That's when most of us died. So we gave up on that at some point, and then instead we went over to the Twilight Citadel. And then everyone died at the face of the 2 dragons where they basically fight each other and they fight you as well. So, but aside from that, I mean, I didn't like raiding at all. I just liked the heroics, the heroic dungeons. But whatever. Anyway, so you found all the ingredients I've told you about. Excellent. Now with all these ingredients I can start working on that potion. Here, take it. You may find it useful. Potion of Madness. It's actually the 1-mana spell from Hearthstone. Attack rate by 50%, lasts 5 lasts 30 seconds. It's pretty good. I might have a use for it later, but right now, no.
Make it quick.
Definitely no.
We will.
Alright, I won't go back to Sylvanas just yet, because I want to make sure that I stock the potion in my stash. Actually, why don't I just buy a horse for these item movements? Yay! Right, and it's actually even faster than the hero, I think. Not by a lot, but it is. So,
Our master's will be done.
alright, come over here, and oh, and Farnell didn't take his alchemist back, so I might get to keep him after all. Whoa! I've seen this horse model somewhere once. It's a pretty cool one. Oh, I remember. It was back in the days of the What If Arthas campaign. You could cause Uther to dismount the skeletal horse, and it wasn't a good unit, but it just was a unit, and that was good enough on its own. Because you could dismount Uther in missions,
Get on
like,
it.
you could start dismounting Uther in missions where you didn't have a base at the start, so having an extra unit was good.
This land.
And mounting the horse only provided you with more movement speed, no other bonuses, so that's why I dismounted him most of the time. Congratulations, Kejin. I appreciate what you've done to my people. You were a great help to them. But now we have a serious matter to discuss. The Scarlet Crusade, on the other hand, have been quite frustrating for the last couple of days. Although I don't know why they're acting like this, but I cannot wait any much longer to find out. Kejin, I need you to travel to Brill and find Executor Zigan. Ask him if he found anything unusual about the Scarlet Crusade's intentions. That dialogue was weirdly formed. I think it could have been done better, but I mean, it was still understandable what the creator wanted to say via Sylvanas. Alright, so the Undead Horse cannot leave Undercity. Let's just make sure that it cannot leave Undercity and not the whole map. Like, I'm not sure if it's limited to just Undercity, which is this area, or if it can go outside. It can fucking go outside as well. Because Undercity is only this, yeah? This outside is Terrestrial Glades. Okay, then I guess I'll take my horse for a ride. I mean, a riderless ride, yeah? 200 HP is good enough. I think the horse will be able to survive most enemy attacks.
Get on with it.
Yeah, I'll get some sludges because it seems like I'm not gonna be able to. It seems like I'm not gonna have to go into a different zone, so I'll just farm some to be ready for whatever is ahead. Alright, my horsey, your control group 2. This is sludge level. This is sludge free, and sure, let's get rid of the Taskmaster. Why not? Here. There. If I could find a 5th enemy to kill, I'd be happy, but... Oh, wait. Oh, I remember seeing this checkpoint some time ago. Oh, wait, I actually don't need to go there. Although there's a cage here. Doesn't look like I can attack it, though. The cursor doesn't change the color when I hover over it, so... Yeah, we need to go down here via this obnoxiously long and curved path, which isn't anyhow even close to being straight to my goal. I suppose it's a whatever situation. Alright then. Oh, Voidwalker? I haven't seen those before. Elder Voidwalker? Well, crab. And he doesn't even have reduced health. Well, brace for impact. This is gonna hurt. At least the sludges. There we go. I've nearly lost 3 of them. Nearly.
My talents are
Alright. Robe of Magi plus 6. In theory, it's better than the War Axe, because it also increases mana and mana regen. So I think I'll grab it instead. Oh, and that's the good thing. I can put my axe on the horse and grab it. Great! I can then send it later. Excellent. Oh, I haven't been through the field, huh? Whoa, and for good reason. I sure as hell don't want to lose the horse. I paid for it. Yeah, leave it be. Oh, and you stop it. There, sort of. Oh, sludges? Oh, I think I've been to the field, but not past it. Okay. Okay, fine. All I have to do is just keep my sludges alive until I find corpses, which these certainly are. Walking corpses. I mean, walking soon-to-be corpses. They're not corpses yet. Huh, good attempt. I said no. And no means no. Another ring of regen. I could have 6 regen per second on my hero. It's okay, but I don't think I want it. So I'll just grab it and sell it with the horse later.
a faithful trust.
Yeah? Why didn't I get the horse earlier? It's really useful. Well, anyway, welcome to Brill. The starting area... Is it the starting area for undead players? There's not a shipyard right next to Brill. There's not even a sea next to Brill. There is a sea, although neighboring with Terrasful Glades. Unless I'm talking out of my ass, I think there is. So... Ooh, Observatory. Okay, let's talk with him then. Greetings, warrior. You arrived just in time. We've been having some irritating issues regarding the Scarlet Crusade lately. It might be possible that these wretched are planning for something against us. Luckily, we have an observatory here, which helps us scout the area. Apparently, there's a small outpost of the Scarlet Crusade up ahead. You may want to check for that observatory and see what's going on there. Yeah, the dialogues are really fast. Join the observatory, report to Sylvanus. Sure. I'll take my horse up here in case that the camp gets attacked. There. That's the outpost that Ziggin told me about. It looks like the Scarlet Crusade are getting ready for a fight. What could they possibly be planning? Well, whatever they're planning for could only be a threat. We should warn the Dark Lady. I agree. Whenever I stagger in a dialogue, it's because my mind is thinking how the dialogue should go and just stops working on reading it. So I gotta remind myself that I can tell you how I think the dialogue should be after I finish reading it, and that I should not stop reading it at the moment. That's why I stagger. It's not because I couldn't read it, it's just because I'm thinking how should it be. Whoa, horse, hold up. You're not horsey from Bobby is Bob, man. You're not as OP on your own. Hell, I could even get level 7. So what is the maximum level? 16? I can easily count that. 4, 8, 12, 14. So I guess... No, more. 14, 18. 4, 8, 12, 14, 18. So if 18, then I can reach level 9 in the current act. Is that correct? Eh. 2 damaged sludges is not a good sight. But what I hate more than damaged units is debuffed units. Slows, reduced armor. That's painful to deal with. Especially if you don't have this spell. With this spell it's easy peasy, you just click and poof, it's gone. Without a dispel... Whoa! What? I don't even know what the horse died to, but fuck that then.
I will listen.
It had cargo of only 250 gold, so it's not that big of a loss. I mean, I remember I paid 450 for it, so I lost 700 gold, but... I guess I shouldn't have clicked the unit to go ahead. I should have right-clicked the hero, so that the horse would always be behind it. It doesn't matter now, and I'm not gonna buy a second one, unless I will need it for those 2 large unexplored areas.
Our master's will of fate.
Damn it.
You need something.
Okay, Sylvanas, let's talk again.
Make it quick.
My talents are yours.
What?
Okay, what do you got for me? Suspicion. Are you sure what you saw, Kedjan? That doesn't tell much. I'm not comfortable about this and I'm not taking a risk. These wretches must be stopped at once. Kedjan, I want you to find Dark Ranger Velenara. You'll find her near the Brill. She'll help you hunt down these wretched. Why are Forsaken calling Crusaders the wretched? Shouldn't it be the reverse? I always thought that Scarlet Crusade called the undead the wretched beings that defile the light and feed off of corpse of Lordaeron and its survivors. I always thought that was the case, but apparently no. Alright, how long has this been going on for? 1 hour 22 minutes. I'll get to Velenara. This sort of reminds me of the camp with the raider in Rexxar. You know, like, it sort of reminds me of the part where you go to a camp, do something, then return, you find out the camp is in flames, and you go back to the capital. I got nothing against that though. It's a pretty cool story plot twist, so if that happens here, I won't be against it. And I don't see why I should be against it. I mean, as said, I got no problem with that if it happens. Fuck your slows, really. If I were to name one unit from humans that I really hate, really? As in really, it would be Sorceress. Not only does she have slow, she also has polymorph. And if you don't have this spell, it doesn't matter. Like, from the few times that I played player versus player, I haven't actually played undead in player versus player. I've only played humans. And I think once or twice I played orcs. I've had some success with Blade Master and Torn Chieftain. And then later on transition to Bat Riders when the enemy got way too many ground units. Don't ask why that happened. I was playing at very low level. Because I never played against... I mean, I never played PvP before at that time. So... I've had some success with Blade Masters. I mean, Torn Chieftain and Headhunters there. And I forgot where was I going with this. No, really, I forgot where I was going with this, but... whatever. Okay. Let's talk. I can buy units, but no. You must be the one that Dark Lady has sent to deal with the Scarlet Crusade, are you not? I'm Dark Ranger Velenara. I'll be guiding you in this mission. The Scarlet Crusade is growing each day. Their numbers are significant. Like any other race, the Scarlet Crusade must not be underestimated. Their strength and scheme... whatever. That's why we need to take these fools down before they get away. I want you to get inside their monastery, which is located in the northeast, and eliminate all their leaders. This will weaken their numbers and serve as a benefit for us at the same time. Yeah, there definitely could be better wording done, but I shouldn't be a nitpick, really. I mean, I haven't even finished the one mission of a campaign I'm working on. I mean, I nearly finished it, but I still haven't. So, I don't know how long did this take someone to make,
Is there something amiss?
but probably it took him less than me. Alright, I'm going in the Scarlet Monastery. Oh, and it's a zone. Great! I'm a really big fan of the Scarlet stuff. Even in World of Warcraft, I would just gather Scarlet stuff and transmogrify it if I could onto my character, and I would wear the Scarlet Crusade tabard all the time. And those were good times. Okay, so I have high hopes for the Scarlet Monastery, and I'm excited for getting in. But anyway, this has been going on for long enough. This part, I mean, not my talking. I will talk a little more, but I think that this part has been going on for long enough. And I mean, 1 hour 26 minutes and 30 seconds is long enough, I would say. So I think that's it. And I'll see you in the next one.